I think that would indicate that they still have some concerns about the economy and that they feel it's necessary to provide a little bit more stimulus to keep the economy growing. But I think much will depend on what the Fed officials say after they cut the rate. Some people, including myself, see the potential for what we call a hawkish cut. In other words, they'll say, we're cutting the rate, but we're going to pause for a while in 2025. So it's very likely that they will do 25 basis point cut in the Fed funds rate. But it's also very likely the Fed Chair Jerome Powell, in his press conference and other officials in speeches, will say that they want to pause for a while and see how the economy performs.
Now, speaking of interest rate, many Korean investors have been buying U.S. long-term bond ETF since last year. So if interest rate cuts slow down next year, what advice would you give them?
I have no problems with owning U.S. Treasury bonds, and it doesn't have to be 10-year bonds or 20-year bonds. It could be something more intermediate. It is a good return. I think getting 4% on U.S. Treasuries is a very good return. But I think it's going to be a rate that maybe somewhat, there might be some volatility in that, and so could be some ups and downs in a ETF based on bonds. But overall, I don't think there's going to be. I think there's going to be volatility, but I think overall it's going to be a sideways action going into next year.